Hi guys, I'm the wisdom therapist. I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist and wisdom lover, wisdom seeker. And today I would like to talk with you about something very important, about some things that can make our lives great or can make our lives miserable. And this is one thing that we all do from time to time, not always, but a lot of times. So I would like to address these things that are very important. And these things are our beliefs. Our beliefs about ourselves, about the world, about interpersonal beliefs, and so on. And this is very important because this can make us or break us. And it has been a passion of mine to study these things and to help people all around the world fight these negative beliefs. And the first belief that cognitive behavioral therapists, after many thousands and thousands of time and therapies, have discovered, and we can say that it's not what happens to us that defines us, but it's, on one hand, it's how we react to things, and on the other hand, it's about what we tell ourselves. And the first belief that we may hold in our heads is the belief of perfectionism. And the belief of perfectionism, if you got this belief, because usually we don't take these beliefs by ourselves, but we get them one way or another. And in this belief, we believe, or you believe, or I believe that essentially we have to be perfect to be good enough. We have to perform at a certain standard. So these beliefs go like this: I have to always be perfect. I have to never make mistakes. I cannot make mistakes. And in reality, this is false. Why? Because we all grow from mistakes. By making mistakes, we grow, we become better, we improve. And it's actually unfair to look at the world from these eyes. But it's always what we tell ourselves. For example, you may not know that you hold this belief, but when you make a mistake, you may say to yourself, I'm stupid, I'm such a loser, I should never have done these mistakes, I should be better, I should have a better life, etc. So this all stems from this belief that we must be perfect in order to be good enough. And actually sometimes it's very hard to break out of these patterns of thinking because they are deeply ingrained in our lives. And if you read the book from Carol Dweck about her book Mindset, you would know that we have a growth mindset and we have a fixed mindset. If you have a growth mindset, you will say, okay, this is where I am, this is where I start, and from this point on, I can make mistakes, and by making mistakes, by getting better, I can become better, I can have a better life, I can improve this skill, and so on. And so this can give us, you can think, look at this thing and this belief, and you can actually see how this belief can empower us. How can this belief make us stronger? How can this belief help us to grow and to actually overcome our obstacles in our lives? The other way of looking at things is the belief of fixed mindset. And this mindset can give us the idea that we are as we are. If we were born smart, then everything will be fine, and this can actually lead us to never trying to do anything, because if this logic goes like that, that if we make mistakes, then this means that we're essentially not good, that essentially it's a proof that there is something wrong with us. And the reality is the opposite. The reality is that nature works this way. In nature, by making mistakes, we grow, we become better. And so the reality is that if you got this belief that you have to be perfect, that you have to never make mistakes, it's a toxic one. So we can work together using all the best cognitive behavioral therapist tools to help you get over it. But essentially, think about that. Think about whether or not it actually makes sense. Because this belief can, on one way, you may think that can give you a lot of energy because you have to always perform. But this is the problem. You have to perform. You have to be perfect. And when you say have to, I must, this puts a lot of pressure on you and your life. So this is not something that I would advise to hold. And when you actually change this belief into something or some belief that is more powerful, your life will change as a result. Your life will get better and you will start to enjoy this life much more. So until next time, I wish you all the best and a lot of growth, of course.